Hi there, this is Greg, the Masked Gamer, and I'm coming to you with some more Cthulhu Death May Die, Season 2, Episode 6, Endgame. For those of you who are new to my station, this is a place for COVID cautious folks to talk about the board gaming hobby. You're perfectly welcome here if you are not COVID cautious, although we do ask no denialism, minimization, or harassment while you are here. With that said, I am filming by myself today, so I do not need to wear my well-fitted 3M aura. And I can just, you can see my face in this reflection of my lights off my glasses. So, okay. So, who are we taking on our final journey? We are taking Adilah. Adilah Vidal, Les Calles, Haiti. I won't do an accent. Magic and religion are the same. You cannot do one without the other. Adilah Vidal is a gifted voodoo priestess and fierce guardian against the horrors that exist out of mankind's sight and mind. Her rituals may seem strange to the modern eye, but investigators have long since learned to value diverse beliefs and practices. Anything that aids the fight against the cults and their horrific gods is welcome, whether that be a chicken claw clutching a pouch of herbs or a crucifix dipped in alchemical ink. Adilah's protective wards have saved more than one investigator's life, often at a cost to herself that she pays without hesitation. She's got brawling and arcane mastery, and her special is voodoo. She can name an investigator as her focus at the beginning of the game. She's obviously going to name Luke, who's our other person. Whenever one of us rests, the other heals one wound or stress. Second level, instead, the other heals 3 wound stresses if they're resting. The third level is when your focus would take a wound, you can take it instead and heal. And the fourth is when your wound would die, you may take 2 wounds to keep them alive with 1 health. So we're going to be a sturdy little bunch here. Our other team, which is a fitting pairing with Adilah, is Luke. Oh, I forgot what she said. She said magic and religion are the same. You cannot do one without the other. I am going to do a bad accent for Luke because he deserves it. Father Luke is from Lismore, Ireland. Vengeance belongs to the Lord. Let me show you. That is my Irish accent. Yes. Luck of the Irish to you. Yeah. Father Luke never intended to be God's terrible sword, but he finds the life suits him. As a shepherd of his tiny flock in the village of Lismore, he became aware of a growing movement towards occultism among his congregation. Little occurs that remains hidden in such a small communities, and a few sudden disappearances aroused his suspicion. He expected something nefarious when he investigated, but he did not expect something so horrific. The cult he uncovered would have killed him along with the others had not the Lord intervened so spectacularly. And Luke has Smite Evil. He may ignore monster abilities. He also has Arcane Mastery and Toughness. Second level, gain 2 green when attacking monsters. Third level, when you attack, you may target any number of monsters in your space. And finally, when you kill a monster, heal all of your stress and wounds. So he's sturdy. That's kind of like a version of brawling, if you ask me, though. Anywho, Adilah also happens to be masochistic. That makes sense. Every time she takes wounds, she will put the same number of wounds on this card. When she triggers, if there are no tokens on this card, she'll take a wound. Otherwise, remove all tokens from this card and heal 1 stress per token removed. And Luke suffers from catatonia. When this triggers, I lay my figure down. I'm safe, can't be attacked, investigate, move, or take any actions other than rest. I must take 1 stress to stand up. At least I'm safe, so I can rest anyway. Anyway, okay, here we go. Endgame. Now, we are fighting against Cthulhu tonight because Cthulhu is what I did in my first Cthulhu Death May Die video, and I've done videos of all the other 3 bosses, so we're coming back to Cthulhu for a revenge game. That said, this scenario should have obviously been against Haster, and that's just not what's going to happen tonight, and we're just all going to be fine. It's going to be fine. On a sound stage in Hollywood, actors rehearsing everywhere. What they don't know is the script is called The King in Yellow, and it will drive everyone mad. We need to find the mastermind behind this and deal with him, but he is Legion. In order to disrupt the ritual, we must remove all of the souls investing the cult leader, and after the ritual is disrupted, he becomes a regular cultist. Whenever the Elder One advances, each investigator will take 1 stress for each rehearsing actor within 1 space of them, or wounds if they can't take stress. Bad for you, Luke. We will add 1 unholy life token under the cult leader, so if we don't move fast, he's going to keep like going and going and going. We can use an action to say that is enough and flip a rehearsing actor on our space to their on break side. We can also destroy soul in a space with the cult leader. Make a roll. If you get 2 or more successes, remove 1 unholy life token and move him to the next normal gate. So this is going to be very, very much a race against time. We're going up against the Cho-Chos, who will add a success when attacking if there's no other investigator in the same space, and the Dimensional Shambler, who gets 3 green dice when attacking an investigator within 1 space of a gate. So, with that said, let's get rolling through the sound stage, and we're going to start with Adilah because she's on my left. Okay, so Adilah. So the only way to get into the house is actually through this space, and we need to get there fast. So we're going to use a move action and go 1, 2, 3, and just go ahead and run into there with that cultist. For our second action, we are going to attack that cultist. I think, yeah, we'll attack the cultist. And we got 3 successes and an insanity. We're okay with going insane a little early on. And then I have 1 more action. And this is where it gets a little tricky, because all of these spaces have cultists next to it. But the Elder One's not going to advance this turn, so I don't really care. And I'm just gonna go whole halt and move 1, 2, 3. That is nope. I have to go all the way around on this map. That is not an actual door. I'm gonna rest. I don't want to have 2 Cho-Chos on me. Cho-Chos. Yeah, we're just gonna rest. We're gonna take it easy. We got into the building. We're good. We're gonna draw a Mythos card. Places, everyone. Flip all actors to the rehearsing side. Well, it's a good thing I didn't tell 1 to take a break. Then each investigator loses 1 sanity for each rehearsing actor within 1 space of them. So there is 1 within 1 space of Adilah and 1 within 1 space of Luke. But you know what? There's also no advancement on there, so that's great. We're going to do a discovery card. Whip or gun. Props from the hero archaeologist. I may take 2 stress to claim either the whip or the gun. With the whip, I get an extra green with attacking. With the gun, I may attack 1 space away. We don't have anyone with marksman, so we're going to take 2 stress, and Akil is going to whip out a gun. As opposed to gun out a whip. Okay, anywho, it is Luke's turn. Okay, Luke, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they look for you? That was the lamest thing I've ever done in my life. So he's got 3 actions. It's so far to get anywhere. Well, we're going to plan on Adilah taking care of the blue one. So Luke is only going to have to worry about the yellow one. So Luke is going to come here. He's going to tell this actor that's enough. And then he's going to move over here with Adilah and flip a Mythos card. The Sleeper awakens. If there are 2 or more Relia spaces adjacent to each other at the end of the turn, advance Cthulhu on the track as if there were 3 advancement tokens, and there's 0 advancement tokens and 0 Relia, so we are very, very good there. Discovery card. It is a full band. What better way to build tension than with music? I can take stress to claim either the band or the trumpet. The band has 3 health and says, did you ask for a band-aid? Band-aid? Get it? Ha ha. And the trumpet will let other investigators in your space gain a green when attacking. I feel like we're going to have to do a lot of attacking here, so we're going to go ahead and take 2 stress to get that trumpet. And it is now Adilah's turn again. And as we said, Adilah is going to make her way to the cultist in the corner. So she's going to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3 all the way over to this rehearsing actor over here. She is going to... That's not true. Yes. She is going to first attack the Cho-Cho with 3 dice. She has gotten 1 success, so she's going to use both of her stress to try to get 3 attacks out here. And we ended up with 2 stress and 2 attacks and 2 sanity. So she did, oh, this is bad. So she did 2 damage to that Cho-Cho on her first attack and took 2 sanity, which triggers her thing each time. Oh, she hasn't taken any wounds, so she takes a wound. Wah, wah, wah. We're going to go ahead and try to finish that Cho-Cho off, and we get 2 successes, killing that Cho-Cho. But there is a cultist in our space, and it is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. So which is okay, because she doesn't have the stress to get anything from a discovery card anyway. Dimensional Shambler. We will move the Dimensional Shambler 2 spaces towards us. It shambles quickly. Let's take a look. This is the Dimensional Shambler. It's gross. Okay. And then we will summon Dimensional Shambler, but there's only 1 Dimensional Shambler, so it does not resummon itself. Now we have one of those nasty little tokens there. And Luke, we've already decided, is going to stick around and stay near the yellow cubes for the sake of argument. So his actions are going to be to move here, tell this actor to take a rest, and stand here so that he's further from the Dimensional Shambler, and he's going to rest and heal his stress. So we're going to draw a Mythos card. It is Relia Unleashed. Each investigator in a Relia space loses 1 sanity. Luckily, there is none. That is our second symbol there, so things are going to start to get wonky soon. And we found some pyrotechnics. A big bang provided to you by Hollywood. We can take 2 stress to claim either the fuel bomb or the fireworks. The fuel bomb you can discard before rolling an attack to gain 3 green and place a fire in your space for each star you roll on this attack. Fireworks, you can discard this roll before rolling an attack to be able to target an enemy in an adjacent space and gain 1 green. We're going to take 2 stress and take those fireworks, I think. We're going to move on to Akilah's turn. So for Akilah's first, Adilah. So the attacking of the cult leader is not an attack. So we're going to come to the cult leader and we're going to destroy its soul. We're going to roll 3 dice. We need 2 successes. We got 2 successes and we lost 2 sanity. I forgot to heal first. But the good news is we have removed an unholy soul, and he has teleported to the yellow gate. We couldn't heal because we were engaged with the cultist, which we're now going to try to kill. And we got 3 successes, but 2 more sanity. So we did succeed in killing that cultist, but we also have triggered our masochism again. We remove all tokens from this card. There are no... I was supposed to take a wound even when I took a wound before. So we remove 1 wound and heal 1 stress. So that is good. And you know what's funny is I forgot to level up my skills every time I did this. And I am definitely going to focus on this voodoo track first and try to get that to full based on things. Based on my opinion. All right, so let's see our Mythos card. We have found an Astral Promise. Move the nearest cultist to your space. Damn it. And choose one. You can either add a Relia token to your space or lose 2 sanity. We're going to add a Relia token to our space, as wild as that sounds, because her sanity went down real fast, and the cultist is going to attack her and miss. Ba-dum-chum-ba-dum-bum. Cool hand, Luke. Cool hand, Luke. Cool Hand Luke's going to move a space. And then Cool Hand Luke is going to try to destroy the soul. Cool Hand Luke got 2 successes. We'll take that insanity and we'll remove another soul. We're doing really well here, for now. And it's going to move over to the red gate, which means that I'm going to have to go through that shambling monster to do anything else. We don't want to move through that this turn, so we're just going to rest. I don't want to discard the fireworks. And we're going to draw a Mythos card. Here we go. And it is the Star Spawn. We're going to summon the Star Spawn. Guess where? On the red space that we need to go to. That's right. Oh dear. We get a discovery though. We have found a camera. An actor always wants to be in front of one of these. I always want to be in front of one of these. I used to be an actor. Anyway, I can take 2 stress to claim the camera, or if I don't, I can claim the doom condition. When I claim the camera, I can bring actors with me when I leave the space. If I'm doomed, at the end of each turn, if there's a rehearsing actor near me, I'll lose a sanity. We are going to take that 2 stress to take that camera, which lets me move actors with me when I leave a space. I'm not sure why I want to do that, but that's what it said. So, I am Cthulhu. When Cthulhu advances, place a Relia token on your space. Summon a cultist on each Relia space. Move the Star Spawn 1 space towards you. It would have spawned on blue if it didn't spawn on its own. It's so sad. When the Elder One advances, each investigator takes 1 stress for each rehearsing actor within 1 space of them. That would be 1 stress for Adilah from the rehearsing actor right over here. This is a wall that's not adjacent, so Luke is safe because this actor's taking a break. This is what an actor looks like when they take a break. They just sit down. I'm taking a break. Okay, and then add one unholy life token under the cult leader. Wah, wah, wah. Now, if I had 3 players and I smartly spread them out, I might have been able to avoid that, but I don't really think so. The problem here is next it's going to move to blue. So Adilah's got to kind of just chillax where she is and wait for Luke to figure this mess out. You know what would have been good here? Would have been stealth. That's right. Stealth would have been good. All right, so we have shuffled the Mythos deck. And now it is Adilah's turn. Adilah's got a lot to deal with. She does get an extra green though. So she's going to attack Cultist 1. She gets 2 successes and loses insanity, which she can't prevent because there is no way for her to heal when her space is not safe. She's going to attack again. Lots of successes and another sanity, but now she can luckily rest. So she's going to heal 3 stress and draw a Mythos card, which is flip all actors within curtain call. Flip 1 actors within 1 space of me to their rehearsing side, which is already on its rehearsing side, and then lose 1 sanity for each rehearsing actor within 1 space of you. Adilah is going to go wildly crazy before Cthulhu gets summoned, is what it looks like is going to happen here. But we do get a discovery card, which is Sun or Moon. Props from an Astronomer's Curse. I can take 2 stress to claim the Moon Knife or the Sun Knife. The Sun Knife lets me, once per attack before rolling, take a wound to gain 2 green. The Moon Knife lets me, when I attack, I can count any number of insanity as 1 success. I'm going to be wanting to roll out of sanity, so we're going to take that 2 stress to take the Sun Knife, because she's a masochist and she likes her wounds anyway. And Luke. Oh, Luke. Oh, Luke, oh, Luke, oh, Luke. Oh, Luke, oh, Luke, oh, Luke. Luke needs to start dealing with these big monsters. So we're going to move the 1 space so that we can use 2 attacks against the Dimensional Shambler. First attack against the Dimensional Shambler is a massive miss. And since we're not going to be able to kill it this round, I'm not going to use stress on that. Oh, it gets 1 success for that Arcane Mastery. Not going to be able to discover anyway. Sure, I'll take 2 stress to re-roll the other 2. my arcane mastery was stronger. That would have been great, but I only did 2 damage to the dimensional shambler. So instead of attacking it again, we're going to try to kill the cultist just to prevent the damage from hitting us. But all we rolled is 1 success and 2 insanity. So we're going to put 1 damage on this cultist, 2 insanity, which triggers my catatonia. I am safe. I must take 1 rest to stand up. Rest is the only action I can take. That is hilarious. But I do get to level something up, which is get +2 when attacking monsters. I can't be attacked, investigate, move, or take any actions. But I can still get a Mythos card, which is the Dimensional Shambler. It moves 2 spaces towards me. It's standing on me. It can't attack me. I can't investigate. That's the end of my turn. Alright, well, Adilah's going to heal 3 stress, because that's what she does. And then she's going to move over here, and she's going to tell that actor to chill out. Chill out! Chill out! That's it for her. Oh. And your focus would take a wound. But my focus was sleeping, so it did not take a wound. Whenever one of you rests, the other heals 1 wound or 1 stress. So he can heal 1 stress because I rested. Oh, 3 stress. So he can heal 3 stress because I rested. Oh, that's not going to say so. I think I forgot to do that earlier. That's okay. Mythos, Cursed Lions. Lose 1 sanity for each rehearsing actor within 1 space of you. Luckily, I told him to take a break. I don't know why all the actors are he's. I guess because it's 1920. Gonna investigate. The star actor? My head is getting all foggy when all these actors are around. You may take 2 stress to claim the star actor. When the star actor dies, you have to summon a cultist in your space, or you can claim the doom condition, which makes you lose sanity when you're near the actors. I'm gonna take that star actor. Luke's turn. Luke is going to spend 1 stress to stand up, which is not an action. Luke is going to attack the Dimensional Shambler, and he now gets 2 green because of his stronger Smite Evil. And we've got 1, 2, 3 successes in there. We need 1 more for a kill. So we're going to re-roll this green die. That didn't even roll. Sometimes I'm like, I dropped it and it didn't actually turn or shake, so that's what happened there. That was 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and 1 more sanity, killing Dimensional Shambler, who will be right back after this brief message from our sponsor. And then we're going to use our second attack to do a normal attack on this cultist, which we got a star, which finishes that cultist off, and then we'll use our final action to rest because we don't want to walk into that next room yet or discard our fireworks yet, and we are going to places everyone. Flip all actors to their rehearsing sides. Then each investigator loses 1 sanity for each rehearsing actor within 1 space. We're going to do Luke first. Luke loses 2. And then we're going to do Adilah, who triggers her thing again. She loses 1 stress because, she didn't take a wound token for that. She takes 1 wound, which now goes on that. And she gets to level up her final thing where she can, when her focus will die, she can take 2 wounds to keep them alive. That was Luke's turn, right? Yeah. So Luke gets to investigate and find some props. A discarded pile of movie equipment. I can take 2 stress to claim an item from the discard pile. There is none. So I am doomed. At the end of each of my turns, if there is a rehearsing actor within 1 space of me, I lose 1 sanity. That sucks. That was Luke's turn. So it is now the end of Luke's turn, and he loses 1 sanity, which triggers his catatonia. We are going to increase our arcane mastery. And now it is Adilah's turn. Adilah is going to heal 2 wounds and 1 stress, which means that Luke could heal 3 wounds, but he doesn't have none. She's going to use her second action to tell this actor to chillax. She's going to use her third action to move back here because we're going to try to trigger that thing to move. despite the star spawn on our next turn. We draw a Mythos card. No! It's gonna really advance. It's gonna advance. Each investigator in Relia space loses 1 sanity. Oh my gosh. I don't have a way to show you this, but Aquila has got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. Let's show you where Adilah is at. Look at this. Look where she's at already. This is not going to end well for our friends. The good news, she does get to do a discovery, and it's a megaphone. Make sure people know where they should be. I can take 2 stress to claim the megaphone. I may perform the that's enough action from 1 space away, or I'm doomed. Yeah, I'm taking the megaphone, taking the megaphone. I can perform that action from 1 space away from now on, and then. Cultist on each layer space, moving the star spawn 1 space towards me. It would have been nice if it moved all the way past, but it didn't. Each investigator takes 1 stress for each rehearsing actor within 1 space of them. I think that I will still take 2 stress, even though I'm catatonic for Luke, is what I think. And no, we've added another token underneath the stupid burn. And it's Luke's turn. Luke is going to take 1 stress to stand up. He's going to move and run through here, taking all of these with him. And he's going to go ahead and try to destroy Soul. He's going to take a stress to re-roll a die. Woo, that was close call. He did take 2 insanity, but I did succeed in removing the token, and the thing now flies over to blue, which is where we want it. Oh, I forgot to shuffle this. I have 1 more attack with him. The Star Spawn has a massive 7 health. So I don't think we're going to kill that this turn, so we're just going to try to kill this other cultist here, and we rolled more than enough, but we have stress, so we can't stop the insanity, which is almost as bad for Luke right now as it is for Adilah. Like, these two are hanging on by like way less than a thread at this point in time, and we are all going to die. And it's funny because I thought, because this was a team where they should have tried to like be in the same space as each other whenever possible, but like it just didn't work out that way because of what the scenario is and this jumping around. And we have drawn Star Spawn. Star Spawn moves 2 spaces towards me. Each investigator in its space loses 1 sanity. I am going more insane. I lay down. I'm catatonic again. I'm going to increase my toughness because I need to start reducing those sanity losses. That is for darn sure. Monster doesn't attack me. I'm catatonic. It is the end of the round. It is Adilah's turn. Adilah's got plenty of health. Adilah needs to get some stress back though. So Adilah is going to first attack the cultist in her space. She's going to take 1 stress to reroll one of those. that did that thing where it didn't actually reroll. So okay, this was like this. I swear this result is correct. Okay, it's still terrible. I killed the cultist. I took 2 more insanity. There's 1 wound token on here, so I heal 1 stress and remove it. I get to advance something else. I'm going to advance Arcane Mastery. She is so almost dead. For her second action, she's going to destroy Soul. Well, at least I didn't lose any sanity that time. And pop this dude over to yellow with just 1 thing left, which Luke should be able to take care of on his own, because we're going to use our final action to rest, which allows Luke to also heal 3 stress so that he's ready to rumble. We're going to draw a card. Cursed Lines. Lose 1 sanity for each rehearsing actor within 1 space of you. There are none. On to Luke's turn. Luke is going to spend 1. That's not true. Adilah is going to investigate. Harpoon or net? Per ops from the Warring Island families, I can take 2 stress to claim either the harpoon, which gives me a free reroll when attacking, or the net, which I can discard to sneak past up to 3 monsters during a run. I'm going to go ahead and take that harpoon for the free reroll to help with my sanity level there. Now it's Luke's turn. Luke is going to take 1 stress to stand. Luke is going to use his first action to move 1, 2, 3 straight into the room with the cult in yellow. He's going to use his second action to go ahead and take care of that. I'm going to re-roll this insanity because, okay, that's much better. So we have done it. We have disrupted the ritual successfully. Now, it's funny that Cthulhu didn't advance so much, but we were racing so hard to get this done. But Cthulhu has advanced. When revealed, summon him into my space. Each enemy in a Relia space moves 1 space towards you. Okay. The end of each turn, put a Relia token in Cthulhu's space. If there's already a token there, put it in the nearest space that doesn't have one. We have 1 action left. Oh, you know what? I could bring actors with me when I leave a space. I should have brought that over there and dropped in there. So we're just going to say I did. Okay. Let's see. Do I go straight for Cthulhu or work on this star spawn or try to deal with these monsters or with these cultists? I think the answer here is to go straight for Cthulhu. So we're going to roll that. And I got 2 stars, which is 2 successes. I'm going to just go ahead and take what I've got. Well, there's nothing that ever costs 1 stress. So let's try to re-roll that green one and get something. Nope, we didn't. I should have gone with my instinct. Okay, we're going to draw a Mythos card. Places, everyone. Flip all actors to their rehearsing side. Each investigator loses 1 sanity for each rehearsing actor within 1 space. Adilah loses a sanity. Luke loses a sanity. Luke gets attacked by a lot of things. We are going to start with the star spawn. Don't ask me why. I don't have any stress to stop this. So the star spawn does 2 damage to me. Oh, I can reduce wounds and loss of sanity by 1. I'm going to take those 2 wounds, reduce that loss of sanity by 1, because since I'm already in a Relia space, I lose 2 sanity, which triggers my catatonia. The catatonia is actually kind of helping me out, I think. I'm going to increase that toughness there. And the other monsters do not attack me because I am catatonic. Yay! Okay, this doesn't advance yet. Adilah. No, Adilah is going to rest, mainly because that allows Luke to rest. Yeah. She's going to move... She's going to move 1, 2, 3, taking that cultist with her. She's going to go ahead and kill that cultist, or do I want to... I can hit Cthulhu, so I'm going to try to hit Cthulhu. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green dice. I'm going to take 1 wound to gain 2 more green dice, because I like having wounds as well. Yeah, let's do a lot of damage. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because of Arcane Mastery. That was a great roll. The question is, do I want to try to make it better? I'm going to re-roll this green one. I'm going to re-roll that green one again. Yes, I got 1 more. So we've got Cthulhu, stage 1 to 9 damage so far. Ba-dum-bum chink. Alright, we're going to draw a card. The Sleeper awakens if there are 2 or more Relia spaces adjacent to each other, which there is. At the end of the turn, we will advance Cthulhu as if there were 3 things here. There also happens to be 3 things here, so that would have happened anyway. This cultist attacks me and does 1 damage. Oh, what a shame. I hate taking damage. I'm just kidding. It's totally fine. And then the Sleeper awakens. This goes here. Did I remember to do this? I did not remember to put a Relia token in the closest space to this guy. I'm going to put it. All right. So we're going to put a Relia token in my space. We're going to summon a cultist on every Relia space. He's just gonna sit. He's just sitting in Cthulhu's over there. All right, we did that. Move the star spawn 1 space towards you. Each investigator takes 1 stress for each rehearsing actor within 1 space of them. That's 1 for you and 1 for you. The unholy life thing does not matter anymore because there's no more cult leader on the board. That was terrible. That was awful. I hated it. Oh no, and Luke can't. Luke's gonna have to take an action to rest because his thingy got thrown. So Luke's gonna go ahead and rest, and then he's gonna spend 1 stress to stand. And for his second action, he's gonna attack Cthulhu. Wow. That is definitely enough to drop Cthulhu down an inch. So, let's see. When revealed, move Cthulhu to the blue gate. Each investigator in a Relia space takes 1 wound and loses 1 sanity. So that's 1 wound for Adilah, 1 sanity for Adilah. We're going to prevent the sanity loss on Luke. And then at the end of each turn, each investigator will lose 1 sanity. So we are really on a time wipe here now. That was Luke's second action. So for Luke's third action, for Luke's third action, I'm going to go ahead and discard that firework now. No, I want to save that for when I'm fighting Cthulhu. No, I'm not going to do that. We need to stop the sanity loss from the rehearsing actors. So we're going to move Luke 1, 2, moving all of these things up here with him and away from Adilah. And then for his this is his final action. Yeah. So was that his final action? Yeah. So we're gonna do that and just leave him there to get pummeled. Hopefully he'll just knock himself out again, right? Sure, why not? Okay, Relia awakens. Each cultist on a Relia space moves 2 spaces towards you. Okay. Summon cultists at blue and yellow. Yellow's closer. Yeah, cool. Okay. So who's gonna go first? We're gonna start with the star spawn because we kind of want to go crazy and pass out before all those cultists attack us. So let's start with the star spawn. Star spawn got 1 hit and 1 sanity. We're not gonna pass out. So I'm just gonna reduce that sanity loss by 1. Yeah. Okay, next we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cultists. Cultist 1 rolled 1 hit I ignored from toughness. Cultist 2 didn't roll any. Cultist 3 rolled 1 hit I ignored from toughness. This is 2 hits, so I do take 1 from Cultist 4. Cultist 5, no hits. final cultist, 1 hit, which I ignore from toughness. Luke's a tough cookie. All right, Adilah. Oh, not true. At the end of Luke's turn, we must put a Relia token in Cthulhu's space. So it spreads to there. And at the end of each turn, each investigator loses 1 sanity. So that's 1 for Luke, 1 for Adilah, who gets to remove 3 wounds and heal 3 stress and level something else up, which will be Arcane Mastery again. This might be the end of the line for Adilah because of where her sanity's at. So she's going to go ahead and move 1, 2, and stop next to Cthulhu because I can attack a target 1 space away. Let's see. I have 1 free reroll when attacking. I can take a wound to get 2 green, which I'm going to do. Because I have Gordon the Star Actor still. We're going to take these 3 dice. We get 1, 2, 3 green for our track there. We get 2 green for the Sun Knife. This is my second action. We have a lot of successes. I am going to take a stress to reroll 1 green. Okay, we still have a lot of successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. And 2 of those were stars, so I heal 2 stress. So that was 7 successes. 1, 2, that's 6, 7. So we might knock him down 1 here with our second attack. We're not going to do that extra 2 dice thing this time. Because I'm too close to death, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is enough to kill. We're going to try to stop that insanity. And we did. So, we have knocked Cthulhu down yet again. We are going to move Cthulhu to the starting space. Each investigator must discard all item and companion cards or take 1 for each card they wish to keep. Well done. I'm going to have to discard everything based on where her life is at. And hope she survives, which she probably won't. So that's probably going to be it for her. Let's see. Over here, we'll get rid of this. We can get rid of this because he's going to be dead. Oh, we can definitely get rid of Doomed. I'm gonna hold on to that. You know, we're gonna get rid of all of it because we're in bad shape. We're just gonna let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. For now, if you need to place a Relia token on the board and there's none left, you would lose 2 sanity. Lovely. All right, well, let's go ahead and draw that Mythos card. Cursed Lines. Lose 1 sanity for each rehearsing actor within 1 space of you. So that's 1 sanity for Adilah, who gets to heal a stress. And, I mean, might as well just get that. She's gonna die anyway. And is there any rehearsal? There's 1 rehearsing actor within a space of Luke, so he also loses his stress. And then we get attacked by these 2 cultists. First one misses. Second one misses. At the end of each turn, summon a Relia token in Cthulhu's space. Each investigator loses 1 sanity. That's the end of the road for Adilah. Luke has gone catatonic yet again. What's going to be better here? I think the Arcane Mastery is going to help us get that 12 points that we need. More likely. We'll see. Great. This is going to be our last turn, and we're not going to even be able to get to him. Do we want to use that action to rest? I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I need to get there. So we're going to spend 1 stress to stand. Luke is going to move all the way to Cthulhu's space with all of these things following him from the room back there. Then Luke is going to attack Cthulhu. He gets 3 green. Cthulhu does not count as a monster, to my understanding. All right. Nice. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. We're going to take that 1 stress to try to turn this into a hit, and we failed. So that is 3, and 2 is 5, and Cthulhu is going to definitely take us down here. For our final action, we're going to try attacking again. Oh, wait. One of those was a star. I think only one of those was a star. I get to heal a stress for each star. It's a success. There's a much worse roll. We're counting this star as a success, which heals 1 stress. We're going to re-roll these 2. Nice. Okay, so this is the roll. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of those were stars, so that also heals 2 more success. 2 more of those, which we can use to re-roll 2 of these black dice, which gives us a little bit more. So that's 1 more success, which heals the stress. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough to kill Cthulhu, doing the 1 last sanity to us. We fall asleep and kill him. Cthulhu! Revenge! No! I love this game so much. And what you're missing, what I do when I play it with other people, and I just keep forgetting to do when I'm playing it by myself, is I play act the crap out of whoever I'm playing. So I was playing the kid the other day, and literally every time it was my turn, all I did was go, ha ha ha, and do things. And my friends were like, what are you doing? And they were like, why are you doing that? I was like, because that's what the kid does. I freaking love Cthulhu Death May Die. I am unashamed of how much money I have spent for the stretch goals for season 3 incoming. I cannot wait for it. I love this game. I understand it's just wild, and even when you have like the kind of dice like I have, you still kill Cthulhu sometimes. It's still always like it's very, very frenetic towards the end. It always seems impossible, but then these characters just become so big, superhuman. Oh my god, I love this game so much. I love it so much. I love it so much. I love it so much. This cheered me up. I was having a rough week. This cheered me up. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget to keep those health bars full. Thank you and have a great evening.